Hello friends, welcome to Azure Data Factory video series. This is 30th video and the topic is execute pipeline activity. In this video I will discuss execute pipeline activity, some properties of it, and I will show you some live example in the demo. Okay, so let's go to the top agenda, execute pipeline activity. What is execute pipeline activity? Basically this activity is to invoke another pipeline activity. Suppose you have a master pipeline and you have a child pipeline. So using this activity as a master pipeline, you can invoke your child pipeline. Parameters can be passed to the invoke pipeline. Suppose you a child package have any parameter that you will get, you can pass through the execute pipeline, that is master pipeline. Defines whether activity execution waits to wait for the dependent pipeline execution to finish, and the default is false. I will show you in the example like how the default value is false and how we can set this value to wait for a few seconds or whatever the time you want to decide to wait. Let's go to Azure Data Factory portal. This is the document, the docs portal, where you can understand or learn the detail. You can see here, this is Microsoft Documents docs portal. You can learn this activity in detail. Now go to the Azure. This is my channel where you can watch my previous videos to understand better sequentially. And this activity pipeline, if condition activity, I have worked on in my last videos, so we can use this as a child pipeline. And for now, let me create a new pipeline as a master pipeline. Just click activities and create pipeline. Okay, we can rename it as master pipeline just to restrict. Okay, now drag and drop execute pipeline activity in the canvas. You can search here in the activities and you will find that execute pipeline. You can see here, just drag drop and okay. So this is our master pipeline and we drag execute pipeline. You can see the settings. We have in the general section, we can rename our pipeline as we are calling child pipeline, so we can write it as execute child pipeline. And in the description, if you want to write in detail, same in settings. If you go in settings, we will have option to select the child pipeline and the wait option, the wait setting. Okay, and this is the child pipeline. Let me rename pipeline 5. So let me rename it pipeline 5 to child pipeline, so we will have a better like understanding like which package we are calling. This basically, if condition activity is for expression, it worked like if expression is true, then the true activities what is we configure in the activities, that execute activity will execute. Or if the expression match to false, then the activity configured in false activity will execute. So let me rename it. If you want to understand the better if condition task, please watch my previous video. Okay, so let's rename it as child pipeline and move again to master pipeline. And the settings, we can select here that this child pipeline, or we can create new also if you want to, if you don't want to select the existing pipeline. Okay, and then down we have wait and completion. That's what we were talking about. So we can set some times. So once it's completed, it should wait for the mentioned time to execute further activities. So okay, once you select the invoke pipeline, you will have by default automatically it will show you if child pipeline have any parameters. You can see here my child pipeline has parameter as flag, so that's why it's showing here parameters. We can put the value here, or we can put the value on the fly. And this pipeline I have created in my video. You can watch my previous videos on YouTube channel. You can find many number of videos that will help you. So our execute pipeline is set now. Just hit the debug button and it will start executing. So it will call the child package, and that is if condition, and that it will execute. Okay, let's hit the debug button. About user property, you can find my previous video what is user properties and how it is useful in pipeline. So execute pipeline it's completed now. Okay, if you go to the child pipeline, it would also be completed. You can see here in the output window of master pipeline. Same we need to go for the child pipeline. You can see here it's also completed. So this way we can work on execute pipeline activity. Hope this video have given some good idea. At least you have idea on execute pipeline activity. Thank you for watching this video. See you in next video. Thank you.